Hey everybody, welcome to Parking Stories NYC. I am walking to my car right now. I'm gonna hop in it because it is parking day and it is a beautiful day in New York. Hey everybody, welcome to my van. It's hot. I got the AC trying to blast and fight the sun in this bad boy, and I don't know if it's gonna win. But today we got Hill from Vet Talk with Hill, and we got Peter Barber, my YouTube video of the week. Stay tuned to the end of this video because you're not going to want to miss it. Yeah, buddy. All right, it's just about time. I'm going to check in on Zoom and with Hill. All right, Hill?
Yep, I'm ready when you are, brother.
Ready to rock and roll. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm stoked to have you here.
And thank you for inviting me, man. This is really cool.
Anytime. Welcome to my van.
And welcome to my brother's car.
Excellent, excellent. What kind of rigs you got there?
It's a Mercedes.
Okay, that beats my Kia Sedona. But I don't think I'd want to be parking a Mercedes in the city anyway. So I'm good with the Kia.
Trust me, I'll take your Kia any day. My personal car is not a Mercedes. This is my younger brother's. He left it at my house because he had to fly out of state. So I figured it's parked in front of my house. I'll make good use of it.
Excellent. Good for you. I hope he's watching this.
I'm sure he will.
You're out there driving fast and taking chances, I hope. Tell others that may have not seen your channel before or don't know you, your name, what you do, and a little bit about your YouTube channel or other social media that you have.
Yeah. My name is Hill Pluvios, and I have a military talk show because a lot of the guys that I served with are now doing bigger things, and some of them are no longer with us, and some are not doing so well. So I figured I'll create a channel to tell their stories, and I thought it'd be cool to have a veteran sit down and interview another veteran. I'm a veteran. I served in the Marines, so I was in Iraq in uniform, but after I got out, I got a job contracted, so I spent a long time in Iraq, Kuwait, and Afghanistan. So I got to meet veterans from the cook all the way to the guys in special forces. So I got to know a lot about them and their stories. And I just think it's a lot of their stories are things that the average civilian doesn't know. But for the day job, I work in media. I work at a media company. And it's cool to be lucky enough to serve in the military, get out, study media in business, to be doing media, to be working in media and get a paycheck doing it, and then do things that I love with military veterans in media. So I'm just happy with my life.
Yeah, that's awesome. It sounds like it's full. It's almost full circle then.
Yes, exactly.
So tell, if you didn't say it before, the name of your YouTube channel. Tell everybody.
The name of the YouTube channel is Vet Talk with Hill. I sit down with veterans and I talk with veterans from the veteran who's working in HVAC or plumbing to the veteran who's in media, who's like last episode. I'm sure you got to see, you saw, because I think you wrote me about it. I sat down with one of the founders of the fashion clothing line, FUBU, who's a veteran. I didn't know he was a veteran until he saw my show, and he reached out to me and said, "Hey, dude, this is cool. I like to do this. I like to be a part of it." And I told him, "Hey, dude, it's not for celebrities." He's like, "Hey, crazy, I was in the Navy. Don't let the FUBU and these big things blind you. I'm a veteran." And we sat down. We talked about everything. We had a great time.
So you built a studio in your house.
Yeah.
That's other guys have gyms. They have man caves. I have another buddy who was in the Army that is like a 4th degree black belt. He's got a dojo in his house where he can jump up and do all sorts of crazy stuff. And you got a studio.
So we have a ranch style house. We have a mother and daughter, and no one is using the first level. And I was able to talk my wife into letting me do that in the house. And, everything got to get past the ladies first before we can do anything in the house.
I know.
And she's so supportive, and she says, "Yeah, if that's what you want to do, let's do it."
If you'd be kind to grace us with the New York City or Long Island story that you got.
I'll tell you one about Washington Heights. When I was in college, I was working as a PA on a big time TV show, right? And
I'm shocked. Which ones could it be that's in Washington Heights?
it's not.
Dun, dun.
They were filming. They film out of Brooklyn, but there was a scene that they were filming in Washington Heights, and it must have been a couple of. It was the summertime, right? And my mother-in-law lives up the block from when they were filming, right? And I had the company, and I said, why don't I just stop at my mother's in-law's house and get something to eat? So, Washington Heights, it's a lot of restaurants, and, on set, you get food, but I was in Washington Heights. I wanted to enjoy the experience. So I grabbed the company's vehicle and drove up 3-4 blocks, got some food, came back down, parked in front of my mother-in-law's house, went upstairs and ate. And it's Washington Heights. So it's a one-way street. So I hear, some people blowing the horn. So what was it? I was blocking the street, so the big trucks couldn't make it back. So on my way down to try to move the car, I ended up getting a ticket. So I said nothing, put it right back in the glove box and hand it back to the production set. So if they send me a bill for a parking ticket, I'm responsible for it. But they paid for it. So I told myself Washington Heights is like the easiest place to get a ticket. So that's a story that always comes to mind whenever I'm in Washington Heights.
Well, maybe after hearing this story, instead of not being able to take the company car, they'll give you a driver. That's what I'm hoping.
That'd be nice.
Recently in the news, Juneteenth, national holiday, pretty fantastic.
Jubilee Day, Freedom Day, Liberation Day, Emancipation Day, and today, a national holiday.
I love it, and it's also important for a lot of people who don't understand at least that side of the history of our country to be reminded at least every year that there was a time where this wasn't a thing, or there was a time where this was a thing. So especially to Black people. I mean, I have a Black son. I had to grow up to know that we were always as and I hate to use the term free. There were people who didn't think we were worthy enough of what we call freedom. To celebrate that today is a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And let us not forget our history. Excellent. Hill, thank you so much for being on the show. I hope to have it coming out pretty soon. For everybody that's listening, do subscribe to Vet Talk with Hill. Take a look at it, comment, do that whole thing on his channel.
And thank you, Mike. I like the idea of your show, man. This is really cool. This is something I enjoy. And also to the people watching my show, we'll hit that subscribe button and follow, because I think this is cool. I mean, you get more veterans on there. You get to, spend at least 15, 20 minutes just talking to another veteran.
That's
cool.
The goal. Yeah, man. I've had a great time chatting with you today.
Same here, my brother.
All right. Take care.
All right. That was Hill from Vet Talk with Hill. Take a moment to go to his channel. I got his channel link in the description below. Subscribe to his channel, like his videos, watch his content. It's pretty fantastic. Today's YouTube video of the week is brought to you by an opera singer who sings some pretty low notes and does some pretty clever tunes. Take a listen. So this is Peter Barber. Yeah, buddy.
People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never shared, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Who said you do not know? Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arm that I might reach you.
All right, folks, that's it for Parking Stories NYC. Take a moment to subscribe to Vet Talk with Hill. Subscribe to Peter Barber. Hey, Peter Barber, if you're out there, I want to interview you soon. So, yeah, buddy. Everybody, yeah, buddy.